Hey, my name is Ivan, and how long has it been since I've done a review? It's been so long. Well, like you all know, I am still moving, and even though now I'm in my new house, I still have to set up quite a few things before I can record my face again, so for this review and for the next few reviews, you're gonna notice a little bit of simplicity in the videos, and it might be a little bit short, and it won't show my face like in the other reviews, but it will just feel a little bit more simple than what I used to do. But today, we're going to be taking a look at the Ultra Action Figure series ZŌFFY from Shin Ultraman. Now, Shin Ultraman is a movie that I've talked about a lot of times on my channel. I've talked about it in the Ultra Action Figure review, and I've also talked about it in the movie prediction video that I did. But now that the movie is released in Japan and nowhere else, I still haven't been able to see the movie, but I do know some spoilers, and I will try to not spoil anything, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because this figure is just a huge spoiler in itself. This is ZŌFFY from Shin Ultraman, and if you don't know who ZŌFFY is a character from the original 1966 Ultraman series that, spoiler alert, came to rescue Ultraman after he was defeated. And this is basically a reinterpretation of that same character from the 1966 series with a heavy redesign. Now, the original ZŌFFY looked like this. I'll throw an image up on the screen, and you can see there are a lot of differences here. Most notably is the color scheme. The color scheme on this guy is more black and gold, while the original ZŌFFY is red and silver, like Ultraman. And he's also missing the iconic star marks with the original 1966 ZŌFFY, but it's fine. This new redesign, I think, looks really good. I mean, this version of ZŌFFY seems to be much more sinister in design. And it isn't even because of the design itself. You can see that it is almost identical to the original Ultraman. However, with only minor differences in the mask and stripings, but all those added features make ZŌFFY stand out as not just a repaint of Ultraman, but a much more sinister and darker version of the character. And I'm going to go into a little bit of spoiler territory, because the video is not going to have enough runtime if I don't. ZŌFFY in Shin Ultraman is actually not that benevolent like the original 1966 ZŌFFY. In this version of the story, ZŌFFY is actually the one to bring Zeton to Earth, and if you don't know what Zeton is the final boss in the original 1966 Ultraman, and also in the new Shin Ultraman. This incarnation of Zeton is a solar system busting bioweapon. So anyways, ZŌFFY wants to destroy humanity, Ultraman disagrees, and Ultraman has to fight off that thing. Back to the figure itself, I don't really have anything to say about the figure that I haven't said already with the Ultraman review. Like, this is just the same mold with a different color. So, I'm going to just go straight into the posability. He has a ball joint at the head. You can look up that far, look down that far, and can rotate 360. Shoulder can rotate 360. Arm can move out. Bicep can rotate 360. Bend at the elbow, which is more than 90 degrees. Wrist rotation. And two of his fingers are on a hinge joint, and the other two fingers are also on a hinge joint, which can also hinge out, and I don't like these hands. I would much rather prefer swappable hands if you really wanted that little bit of life into the figure. You can kick that far, you can move back, not that far. Bend at the knee, up and down at the ankle, pivot, and it's a ball joint, so you can do whatever you want with it, and you can also rotate 360. And of course, he has a beautiful spread. And that's basically it for this figure. The posability is not bad like the original Ultraman figure, and you can still recreate some of his poses from not the movie because he doesn't really do anything in the movie other than stand menacingly. So yeah, but you can do some of the original ZŌFFY's poses with this guy, and it doesn't look bad. And overall, I would say this figure is really good. The paint job is on point, the design is unique and different, and the mold itself is not bad. So if you want a figure representation of ZŌFFY, I think you can pick this one up. And before I forget, size comparisons. Here's Figma Monica Kaname, SH Monster Arts Godzilla, Transform Element OP Leader that is too big to fit into the screen, but whatever. the SH Figure Arts Ultraman, and the Mafex Shin Ultraman, which is an amazing figure, which I'll definitely review once I get my setup done. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button and subscribe, and also check out my other reviews because I've done a lot of other figures in my lifetime. We have Transformers, Figma, and all that kind of good stuff, and a little bit of a lore.